My name's Mike. I'm sitting in your tractor that's hopefully in Montana right now, but I know I'm not going to be there to show you how to use it, so I thought I would. So this is the controls. You got forward reverse here. You also have a forward reverse here that only works if you push the button behind it while you press it. Not a lot of people use this forward reverse because of the double. You have to use two functions at once. We are in C1. It's got 6 gears in each range. The ranges are the letters, the gears are the numbers. If you press auto on here, it will flash up an auto on the dash, and it's for mainly driving down the road. And you can adjust the auto sensitivity with this dial. That's what that dial is. You can also push it into neutral right there. I'm just going to show you that's going down the road right now because it's a function that's probably, oh, we got to go forward. So just go forward, just tap it up. It will say F for forward. So all you do when you're in auto gear, it will go through all the gears automatically. And all you have to do is press the foot pedal and it will start shifting as it needs. If you have it on less sensitivity right here, which I do, it will shift faster. If you turn it all the way to here, it won't shift as fast. So that's what that does. But yeah, we'll just hopefully not hit a car. We're gonna go on the road. Oh shoot. Car. Another one's thinking about it, but C1's a good gear to start on in auto. You just pretty much just hammer the throttle and it kind of shifts through the gears. It will skip a few. The computer will tell it to. It goes D6. Once it shifts that range, there's a little hesitation, and then it jumps from D6 to E4 as it sees fit. E6 is the highest gear. This tractor will go 25 miles an hour. One thing that's really cool is this loader has suspension, and that button's activated right there. That green button is a suspension button, and that activates the suspension. So when you're going down the road, it doesn't bounce as much with the loader. It kind of absorbs some of that shock as you see the loader moving a little bit. You got your light cluster there. I don't have a car behind me, so that's good. So as you slow down, you just let off the foot pedal if you're in auto, and it shifts through the gears for you. And it will go back down to C1 as it sees fit. It will jump a few right now because I don't have any throttle push right now. And it will go back to C1 automatically, and we're just kind of putzing now. Let's see here. One thing, I turn on the flashers because I am on the road right now. One thing is when you're out of auto, so all you do is press that, and now we're out of auto. We're just in C1. So to shift this, you push this forward, and it shifts up a gear. You pull back, it shifts back a gear. I'll show you that. Pull back. There we go. So say you want to, you could hit this 6 times and go through 6 gears, like so. And then once you hit it one more time, it will shift ranges as well. I bumped it once, and it will go to D1, which is really nice. If you didn't want to hit it back so many times, you can hold this button right here. If you hold it and pull back, it will shift a whole range at once. So it'll go from D1 to C1. Same with going forward. You push it and push it forward, it will shift to D1. I call that the range shift button. So I like to skip ranges sometimes if I'm in a hurry, like so. You got your remotes right here. You got 3 remotes. You got your raise and lower on your 3-point there. This adjusts the height of the 3-point. This is your throttle. This is your 4-wheel drive, diff lock, and this is a mode I'm going to show you next. So that's field road mode. And I'll be honest, I keep it in road mode, which it is right now most of the time. Field mode, I'll show you what it does right now. You flip it, it's the plow symbol. So what it does is it keeps you in a range. So you cannot get out of B right now because we're in field. So what that does is if you had a plow hooked up or some sort of implement, if you're in B6 with a plow or a ground engaging implement in the ground and you hit it one more time, if it's not in plow mode, the tractor will theoretically stop because the plow's in the ground, and when it shifts ranges, it's essentially a neutral for a split second. So by being in field mode, it doesn't allow you to shift a range. Like you're just in this range like you would be in a field. You just need a few gears. That's what that button's for. But once you take it out of it, you can do it on the fly. We hit the button forward, it will shift the range now. So that's what that button is. This is for service. If for some reason the tractor won't move, you can move it with those buttons. It's very, 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 very uncommonly used. This is your PTO selectors for the back. You can go 540, 1000. You can be in normal PTO or PTO E, which is economy. Pretty nice setting. And you got your hitch settings right there. On the third function, make sure no one was behind me here. So this is your control for your grapple, like so. This will not work right here. This will not work unless this button is pressed. So if it's not lit up right now, it does nothing. That button needs to be on for your third function to function. This is your PTO, light cluster. You got your blinkers, forward, reverse, radio over here, heat controls. One thing I did get asked one time, the seat suspension is on the armrest, so just keep that in mind. It does have a regen button here. To not do regen, I just don't touch it. It'll be best if it just does its regen when it wants to. This is a pretty common button. That's your battery shut off. It's hiding. So when you're sitting here, you cannot see the battery shut off button. You just have to bend over a little bit. You'll see it right there, along with your rear wipers. And over here, there's a light. That's the headlights, the road lights. These are your field light buttons. You can just turn them on by pushing them. Anyways, I think I hit all the buttons, literally. But if you have any questions, give me a call. I just thought I'd give you the brief tutorial of this tractor, maybe before you got it, or you can look at it when you get it, so you ain't like, what the heck. So anyways, give me a call if you have a question.